Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/Capes and Lunatics. Hope to see you there.
Batman, my favorite character.
I'd love to get a Kevin Smith drop of him saying that. Batman, my favorite character. All right, kids. Welcome back to the final week of Smith-tember here on We Are the Night.
The Batman Podcast.
I am Phil. Joining me, as always, that danger lurking behind that wooden mask.
Lil Hofer, don't you know it?
That's right, kids. And to wrap up Smith-tember, we're going to cover the last 3 issues of Batman Widening Gyre.
We made it, boys.
Well, we didn't finish the episode yet. All right, so yes, issue 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then we'll talk to you about book. Including one that's, it's been late.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll jump into this Widening Gyre here. We have those synopses, so.
You know, I was thinking about it. So there's like a novel from like 1983 with this title.
Oh, plagiarism.
Well, it's a detective character. It's like it's like a line that I thought about it, and I was just like, oh yeah, why does this sound so familiar? And there's also an episode of one of my favorite shows, Sons of Anarchy, with this title as well. I think there's one of Ben 10 too. Now that I think about it, so yeah, I know it wasn't probably in a.
So is it like
case, it is a euphemism, but.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, is it like a literary thing or something?
Yeah, it's a literary thing.
Okay. Oh, so all the writers use it?
Well, not all the writers, but I've seen like a lot of reference to this particular phrase. Because I was just wondering, like, why does this sound so damn familiar?
I'm sorry, I should say all the writers use this and Kevin Smith?
Oh. Touche, good sir.
All right. So, oh, Lord. These covers, once again, I wasn't impressed with these covers.
Yeah.
I mean, at least with
you can rope the Dodsons into this one.
I was going to say, at least with the Spider-Man ones, you got some sexy artwork, but
this is all just gothic hell imagery, which I get it's Batman, but it could have been done a little bit better.
I mean, that one looks like Joker's about to plop something on Batman's chest.
I mean, it is a Kevin Smith story.
It's Joker written by Kevin Smith. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them. All right, so and kids, if you want to share in the joy of these, they're on DC Universe.
If anybody wants to write a damn synopsis,
if you dare. Oh my god! And then we got like a variant cover with Crazy Quilt running away.
Yeah, I don't understand.
All right, so yeah, we kind of we did a little flat Crazy Quilt thing, and then Batman's thinking about how all the rogues used to be just attention seekers and stuff, and although I have to admit,
Fleming, just that's how we're gonna start it. Okay,
yeah,
showing his eyes shut.
Hey, page 1, I do appreciate though, even though it's the biggest coincidence in the world. Did you see what he did in that Killer Moth panel?
Yeah.
And everyone thought they wore a real hoot.
Oh, the center definitely cannot hold. Is all I can say.
Oh my. But it's like, until the Joker, they were just harmless attention seekers until the Joker started killing people.
Yeah. In the kingdom of the blind, the quilted man is king.
Oh my lord. So is that another this one dumpster? So is that another fast food chain, Baron Beef?
Sure. Big Belly Burger's rival, definitely. It's by rival, I mean it's like freaking Mr. Krabs and Squidward from SpongeBob. One is doing obviously better than the other.
Baron Beef's either a fast food chain or Lil's favorite porn star.
Favorite strip club.
Oh,
Baron Beef, get it?
oh God. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. As long as it's not.
I never really got Quilt Man, honestly.
Oh, Crazy Quilt. Yeah, I know. Well, I think he was like, yeah. Wasn't he like a 40s invention, and then they just brought him back a few times? So
yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
Nobody don't care what I do with this guy.
He was probably like a harmless 40s supervillain, but then they just made him like Gotham, just like with everything. Gotham turned him nuts.
He drank the water and ate a Joker fish. It's just what happens.
That's true.
Burn.
But yeah, I love. Oh, we did, and he does mention that story we did cover a few episodes back, where
the pre-crisis one was Jack Kirby, right? And then the female version is Gail Simone.
Oh yeah. Kirby created him, I think. Yeah, but then
no, actually it's post-crisis. I think it's Jack Kirby. Pre-crisis might be somebody else.
Well, what Crazy Quilt? Remember we did those stories. Was that Mensch who did those stories? Was it Mensch or was it somebody else? No.
Mensch did the Kirby version.
Yeah.
But yeah, Crazy Quilt's from like way, way back in the day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Kirby or somebody did him in the 40s. So he wasn't even a bad villain at that point, I don't think.
Yeah, it's like it wasn't even from like it's like Boy Commandos and Blackhawks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so those are like, a little different.
Yeah.
He was a hobo.
But then now he shows up here in the present and he's stealing eyeballs.
Because he blinded himself after he killed a 14 or what? Like, I'm just sensing a straight up theme with Kevin Smith. Somebody needs to go check his.
No, that's the story we covered. I guess he tried to blast Dick Grayson, so I guess Kevin Smith saying Dick Grayson was 14 here. Yeah, it's just like.
Oh, I didn't take it that way. I thought it meant another one.
Oh, because it's blinked himself. Yeah, it never mentioned Crazy Quilt blinded himself while trying to kill a 14-year-old boy. So that's why I thought it was Dick Grayson, but I thought he was older at that point. But
yeah, I thought so too in that specific story. But I don't know. Okay,
well,
maybe it's better than
maybe Kevin Smith's memory is not quite what it was.
Heaven forbid he fact check. I get you.
Yeah. You want it on time or do you want fact checking? Look, you can't have both with Kevin Smith.
Oh damn! I can't have both. Okay.
You want it on time or do you want a coherent story? You can't get both with Kevin Smith.
Ain't that the truth, brother?
So that's what happened with the end of that Spider-Man. They're like, well, yeah, no, we want a coherent story. Well, all right.
If you insist.
Well, it's on time. I can't tell you it's coherent. All right. So,
I just don't get what quilts and eyes have to do with each other. I don't get it. Anyway.
Because he's blind, and I don't know if he's going to try to transplant eyes into his head. I don't know.
He looks like what's that Flash villain that has
Rainbow Raider?
Yeah.
It's
like if him and Dr. Fate had a baby, this is what would happen.
Oh my. Yeah, I kind of think that, Rainbow Raider was probably kind of inspired by this character.
Probably, yeah.
But then Batman takes him down with help from the new hero, quote unquote, Baphomet.
Oh, that hair is getting pretty long on the Robin, eh?
I know, man. I don't remember Tim ever having that long of hair.
I think he was confused.
He's looking like 1994 Dick Grayson. I don't know.
Exactly. War of the Gargantuas. I was like, you mean King Kong and freaking Godzilla?
War of the Gargantuas.
Also, Booster Gold is in the background on some of those movie posters.
Oh yeah, the new gold standard.
You don't know Jack with Jack Ryder. Coming this fall to Fox News. I got a little tickle out of
that. Well, that's where all the creepers go.
And then they have the Vertigo sign in the background. I'm like, wait a minute. You wait a minute, you just broke the universe. Can't think too hard about it.
Cosmic Sick Jones. So yeah,
They start talking about why they do it, and I'm just like, they're sitting on a rooftop drinking it. Well, he's sitting on a rooftop drinking a beer, eating unmasks.
I don't think it's even a beer because it looks like isn't it like a plastic bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's vodka.
And he talks about switching costumes and stuff. Then Batman disappears on him.
He's like, it's almost as good as sex. And he's like, he's like Barber. He got so turned off when he took his mask off.
Oh,
keep it on, bro. Keep the mystery.
Do I make you horny? No, it's the mask that has the horns.
Exactly.
So then Bruce goes back to the cave where Silver's reading all his journals because he journals every 2 seconds of his career.
I was like, what is this? The Vampire Diaries?
Oh my! Well, she said he dresses like Dracula.
Exactly.
But yes, and it's a Kevin Smith story, so she's sitting here with no pants on, reading these.
Yeah, she's like, well, it's not like he's Bruce Wayne, bro.
And wearing a
bat. I always think of that freaking episode of Justice League where Lex Luthor gets in the freaking the flashy suit. He takes off the freaking mask. He's like, I have no idea who this is.
Exactly, yeah, because Bruce is like, he took off his mask. It's too soon. And Silver's like, well, unlike some people who have like one of the 10 most recognizable faces on the planet. Yeah, And then she's like, why have we just been sticking around here instead of going back to the island? And that's when he tells her, oh, yeah, the dolphins.
Oh, my God. The dolphins heard us having sex and told Aquaman.
Yep.
That's so lame.
I mean, we saw that at the end of last issue.
Yeah.
You lie. Kind of. The dolphins only heard you. Well, he's treating that superior puss like it's crime.
Exactly.
Superior puss.
And then, of course,
Fear in Bedlam? Like, come on.
Yeah, she mentions insiders, so then he starts flashing back to the outsiders.
Yeah. Boo.
His dick in his disco wing costume.
Oh, I like it.
I know it's fine. No. I think I'm
just glad I didn't have to. I wasn't living through that era that I can actually fast forward through that era. But I think it's cute for a minute.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's Dick and the outsiders.
I quit when you quit dressing like the spider from Mars, Dicky.
Yeah. Then Metamorpho locks up all the villains. Is like home to a different kind of gas chamber.
Cat, how cool is that?
I love Dick. He's like, yeah, I just wanted to show up, and he's like, yeah, I just want to see how it was going. He's like, plus I wanted to try to get Katana for the outside or for the Titans.
Yeah.
Oh, but then Silver, yeah, she's like, yeah, these are good. She's like, you should have, you're a good writer.
It's almost like you should write a Sherlock Holmes type of book, eh?
Or hey, give up the vigilante thing and become a writer. How can you live like that knowing you're really great at something the rest of the world's never going to find out about?
He does it for his sick thrills, baby girl. He likes beating up on the mentally ill and taking advantage of orphans. Like, that's his jam.
That's right. Which turn the page. There you go.
I'm really obsessed with. He goes, you know what I'm really obsessed with lately?
Well, I think we know what he's obsessed with lately.
He's like, I'm guessing. Is it Twitter? Say Twitter.
Oh, Lord.
Superior puss.
That didn't age well.
No.
And he's like, it starts with a TW for sure, though.
Oh!
Superior puss.
Thought ladies didn't like that word.
No, it's the see you next Tuesday word.
Okay.
Although Silver's not looking so attractive in this issue.
Just
I
the weird
can't put my
faces.
finger on what it is.
Just the weird faces she's making. That's what's throwing it. Yeah, she's wearing nothing except like an oversized Batman shirt.
Branding.
You're mine now.
They are Batman.
Ah. But then,
and then freaking Bruce reminiscing on being Batgirl. He's like, I just feel it in my bones, man.
Well, then he goes out, I guess, the next night, and he's beating up on some thugs, and then, someone's broken into this jewelry store.
And who do we see in a purple kitty dress?
Well, speaking of...
Superior puss!
Exactly. Sorry, Silver.
Yeah, that's not suggestive at all.
Trying to have the best of both worlds with the old school costume.
I know. Yeah, that's
But
a weird thing. It's like they do like at least 3 different Catwoman costumes in these last couple issues. So it's like
she's just trying to fine tune her look. Don't worry about it, kids.
But yeah,
let me tell you, this one ain't it either, sister.
I know. Well, no, she said she wore it just for him because one time he said he liked her in a cape or whatever. But she's asking him about Silver and everything, and then then Selena's like, "Oh, are you in la 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 la?" And then he shuts her out by kissing her.
Boo. This is not how you write Selena Kyle in any era.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I did not like Selena in the end of these issues. Yeah.
And then that's the last page, really, for the issue with little butt cheek. Little butt cheek. Okay.
Little thigh, little butt cheek. Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Is that a batarang?
He's definitely happy to see her.
All right, issue 5 or wait, 5. Yeah.
Oh, 5 still. Okay.
Well, we started with 4, so 5.
Yeah, I know. I'm just joking.
I know. Do I need to put the covers up?
You should probably put the covers up.
All right. So
everything just feels like it runs together. It's just really a slog at this point.
Oh, welcome to Kevin Smith. Yeah, that's a thing. What is that?
The variant cover was way better. I don't know why they didn't just do the variant cover.
Oh, yeah. Oh, with
you have it?
The umbrella? No? I don't have it.
Yeah, with the umbrella, yeah.
For in a dead body's uncomfortable place. Yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah.
In the back of a Volkswagen? See, Kevin Smith joke. All right, so now I guess we're gonna do Mr. Freeze attacking this shock jock.
He went and drove poor Mr. Freeze into this.
Yep, because some radio talk show guy made fun of him.
That doesn't even seem like a Mr. Freeze motivation, but okay.
Almost as if the writer doesn't understand the
better cover, the superior cover.
Oh my! Well, I see you had to shove that one in.
Get in where you fit in.
Oh my!
He was firmly planted.
Oswald said.
I'm going to the hole on principle.
Yeah.
Where was that umbrella?
Is it in the butt?
Why do we have a drop for that?
In the butt is fine.
Consensually.
Yes.
I don't think that was consensual.
No. Well, can you get permission when they're dead?
I like everything.
All right. So, but Tim and Baphomet have to take down Freeze because Bruce is out of town with Silver.
He called him Cody Locks.
Oh. That long hair is freaking me out. Goat guy taught Goldilocks a lesson in global warming. Chilly Willy.
Yeah. But he kind of messed up on this one.
No,
the Baphomet.
Yeah, because he's kind of fallen. Tim has to catch him, and
it's like, oh, Captain Cold and Mr. Freeze. I like it.
Oh yeah, the team up. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, it said later for Tim.
He's like John McClane, and I'm like, first of all, do not insult primetime Bruce Willis like that.
And Bruce is like, I don't get that reference and stuff. I'm like thinking,
Yes, you do. I feel like he feels like he's too cool to know the reference, but he gets the reference. He's a jackass.
I mean, yeah, it's been how long? But yeah, Tim's calling Bruce and telling him this whole thing.
Some say that's the movie that scared him. Where his parents? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my!
That's the joke there, though. I think.
Dad, can we leave? We saw Yippee Ki-Yay. Can we leave? Oh yeah, then.
Yeah, they both start talking about how he needs to keep his secret identity a secret.
Keeps his mask down. Yeah, not that they recognized him.
Exactly.
Remember that, kids. Name's a little much. Smacks of villainy. And then Tim's like, I think someone was looking for you because I guess he sees Catwoman on a far off rooftop. So
I leave Gotham in Tim's care, and I'm like, that didn't work so well with Azrael, did it? You think you learned your lesson?
Well, he's older now.
Barely. Time moves slow in comic books.
Yeah. And I'm like, really? I'm like, but you have a point. It's like, okay, so you saw how the Azrael situation blew up in your face, but yeah, let's leave Tim with another, like, guy.
Rando. Yeah. And you don't even know this guy's identity this time.
Yeah, you don't
know his backstory just yet. You just left him.
Mm-hmm. That's the biggest.
And Tim got a backhand out of that the last.
That is the biggest problem with this whole story is they don't know his Baphomet's backstory. We don't find it out until the end of the last issue. Yeah. And again, I feel Bat-God would have been,
way ahead of that.
He would have known the dude's whole story. He would have had blood and urine tests. I mean, the whole 9 yards.
DNA, yeah, he definitely would have had a DNA scan, fingerprints, the whole works.
He does a DNA scan on somebody else in the last issue.
Exactly.
I'm like, you're doing her, but you're not doing Baphomet. I'm like, what the hell?
Misogyny. It's okay. Kevin Smith hates women. This proves it.
That's right. Women are worse than supervillains to Kevin Smith.
He's all like, I can't believe we're in bed this time of night.
Oh my. Usually just bend me over the Batmobile.
And Silver still looks weird in this issue.
Yeah, just again, it's like the
Catwoman's butt, that should be a crime. It's a little lopsided. If you're gonna do a back shot, it better be fucking perfect. That's all I'm saying.
How many times have you said that in your life?
More than I care to remember, kids.
How many times have you said that in Vegas? More times than
that's confidential, covered by NDA.
More times than I can remember. Well, if you wanted something done right, get a professional. Hey, look.
Exactly.
Now Justin's gonna demand those stories.
And now this is giving freaking
emo boy.
No, when Batman meets Catwoman, it's giving Dark Knight and Julie Newmar combined, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, because they have her in the 66 costume, and yes. Yeah. Because she's kind of like all up on him again, because you'll
never had a more welcoming cat. Wow. I've never heard something so cringy before.
You know what? That's an euphemism for kids.
Superior puss.
Well, it's like the scene before this when Silver says, I like having bats in my belfry.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Superior puss.
Almost like Kevin Smith can't write for women.
She's like, maybe we could do a team up. I'm just like, babes, it's over. Stop embarrassing yourself.
Well, again, from what he's talking about.
I'm not wearing pants, babes.
Well, that's what. They kind of, Kevin Smith's hinting around that here, because he went out of town with Silver because he was feeling guilty. Because I guess at the end of the last issue, him and Catwoman banged.
They were busy boning.
Yeah.
So after the sexual innuendos comes the gruesome bodywork of the guy they find, the guys. Knocked
Oh,
over
yeah.
Joker's milk.
Yeah, the Joker escaped Arkham, and when he did, he cut off 2 guys' heads and like put the wrong head on the wrong body. Yeah.
Joker's milk, and I'm just thinking of the boys, and I'm like, oh,
Oh, jeez. You think that's green?
probably. Or purple.
Oh.
Definitely not a natural color.
Well, I mean, his hair is permanently green. Yeah, it's not a. It's not.
What's up with the purple and green color scheme? Nothing else. Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh,
Also, he's screaming, "I'm Jesus, I'm Moses, I'm Lucifer." I'm just like, babes, this is not the Joker. I don't know who this is, but this isn't the Joker.
just some random crazy. It's not the Joker. Yeah. Like again, it's in the canal
I'm gonna
district.
eat your baby. No.
And again, when do we have a canal in Gotham? And 2, it should have been some kind of canal joke. Even if Kevin Smith had done some like sexual innuendo about canal, I would have been like, okay, it's the joke. You know, it's his version.
Okay, maybe Gotham is like a combined mega metropolis, because Vegas does have a little baby Venice.
Maybe.
You know how Gotham is everywhere but nowhere kind of
Whoa.
theory. I'll give him this. I'll give him this one thing, okay?
Suck thick veiny lead, ya bourgeois latte holics.
He single-handedly took down the Joker.
Yeah, because Baphomet pops out of the water and takes down the Joker, and he's like,
Out of the water!
yeah, oh my god, he did it. He single-handedly took down the Joker. He may be ready. Since when does Batman ever think someone's ready at this point?
Yeah, and it's like, trust is a luxury I can't afford. I'm like, what issue are we on? You're finally doing this?
Yeah, because he follows Baphomet home, and then he still doesn't say his name, but he just says, "What do you want to
An
know?"
insurance adjuster. I'm like, who the hell you think you are, Hal Jordan?
Oh, damn! Trucker selling toys. Let's see. I got a wife and 2 kids, boy and a girl.
He was down bad on some work.
Yeah, insurance adjuster from Delaware, moved to Gotham just before our first was born. So I lost my brother to mass crime. So shouldn't that have set off bells? He'd be like, okay, which rogue killed his brother?
Yeah.
Although maybe it did happen. Again, we have no. That's the other thing about not finishing this damn thing. It's like we still don't have like, was this onomatopoeia's definitive origin, or is he just lying to Batman?
Oh, because he wants to be like the Joker. He doesn't really have an origin.
Oh God.
Doesn't that feel like a Kevin Smith thing to do?
Yeah, because he wants to be the big bat. He wants to stand next to Frank Miller on Mount Rushmore. I know.
Your mother's a whore.
I hate to tell you, kid, but
There's nothing to get wet about anyway. Yeah.
even if it is raining in this scene.
That's pretty bad if it's still dry.
Oh my. So yeah, I mean, he seems like upset. He's like, "Oh, why they have to kill my brother?" So I was like, "Okay, so is the brother thing real, or did he just make that up?"
Baby brother.
So I mean, I could kind of see. I mean, as we'll see at the end of 6, maybe that's why he became who he became, just because of the brother. But
if you can't beat him, join him.
Or it's like, no, he fancies himself like Batman, except he wants to kill all the rogues. And he's going to kill him.
Listen, Wonder Woman has gotten on Batman's ass.
Hey-o!
More ways than one if you read the good fanfics. But anyway.
Oh, my.
Crying in the rain, though. I'm just like, okay.
Paradise Island, indeed.
What happens on an island stays on an island, friends.
Well, it's Kevin Smith. I mean, at least he was raining, but at least it wasn't purple.
Purple rain.
Purple. All right, so shall we get to 6?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
And it's 2 controversial moments.
Oh yeah.
I know the one I'd forgotten about. Yeah, that set the internet ablaze against Kevin Smith when he put it in there.
Yeah, hold on. Let me grab the second cover because
oh yeah.
You can put up your first cover.
I did put it. It is up.
How
many times you heard that? How many times you heard that? It is up, Lil.
Yikes. And then the superior cover.
Oh, yes. The superior cover kids, as in.
Superior puss.
Well, of course, especially in this era, of course they're going to make the variant better because they want you to buy 2 copies.
Babe, that's not how it works with variants for me. I know. It depends on how cheap the book is and how expensive the variant is. But 9 times out of 10, I'll actually go ahead and just get cover A or the variant,
or just get the one variant. Yeah.
Unless it's black armor, then you buy all the variants.
That's right. Support Chichester. All right, so yeah, this one opens with them flying north. Bruce and Silver flying north.
In the actual bat jet, the bat plane.
Yes, to the Fortress of Solitude.
I'm like, what the fuck?
You take me from one Fortress of Solitude to another?
Like, I'm sure Superman did not appreciate that. I don't care what he says.
I don't know. Maybe he thought Batman would calm down because if he has a woman now.
I'm pretty sure it has a bathroom. He just ruins everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, his clubhouse is way nicer than yours.
All you guys seem way into your parents too. And
then it's like, so you guys just get giant dinosaurs when you join? Because he has a giant dinosaur in the Fortress of Solitude.
Yes. But then he takes her to the arbor.
To that garden, yeah.
Argenum, yeah. Where he basically had a botanist create this flower for her.
A dream of silver. Only one in existence. Oh, only rich people.
But it has to stay here. Yes. Well, she gave him her flower. He might as well give her one.
Return the favor, exactly. Then they go to the freaking watchtower.
Yep.
I'm just like, what? This is so out of character. It's not even funny.
And that
I know he owns the watchtower and he can kick them out at any time, but still.
Well, he's obsessive compulsive.
Talk about joining the Mile High Club. How high do you think that club is?
22,300 miles above Metropolis. And then
that's where he proposes.
Does that teleporter look like the Star Trek 66?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So, well, he takes time to change back into his regular costume before he proposes. I'm like, if you're gonna propose, and you're changing clothes anyway, why don't you just put on regular clothes?
You would think.
Yeah, but he pulls out that ring and he's like, it's not like I was married to the idea.
And then he stops himself. He goes, no ghosts today, no floating heads for him. And then he's talking about giving Gotham the biggest wedding. I'm like, babe, you're first of all, by doing that, you're just inviting a tragedy to happen. Didn't you learn anything from Barry and Iris in the Arrowverse?
Exactly. And again, trouble's going to rear its head when there's no floating heads of guilt. Come on.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, that's literally your core personality. Just like when Peter Parker ignores it, bad things happen.
So they go back to the cave. Tell Alfred. Alfred's like the first one they've told. So
of course, obviously, he already knew.
Yes. And Alfred calls him Dee Dee, and she's like, "You did not just say Dee Dee." He's like, "I apologize. I thought it was just your pet name." And Batman, don't tell him, Silver.
And she tells him anyway.
It's short for double digits. It's a reference.
Get it?
It's a reference to the first night we got together. We hit double digits, and then Alfred just, oh dear God, I raised him to respect women. Truly, I did. She says, "Then you did a great job." He showed me lots of respect that night, 11 times.
Yikes.
She said, "That's the reason I'm marrying him." I'm like, damn, bitch.
Alfred's having an existential crisis.
I love how
oh God, stop talking, please.
I love when he whispers, he's even obsessive compulsive when it comes to that.
Bro, it gives me the, like in Buffy, when like the kids start talking about like sex or something uncomfortable, Giles starts like wiping his glasses.
Mm-hmm.
This is the vibes right here.
I'd be like, bitch, I don't need it. He's like my son. I don't need to hear about his sex life.
We all know Alfred has sexy butler parties, and that's where Bruce learned it. We all know.
Well, he says that one winter break when he was home from school, young Master Wayne snuck a rather free-spirited girl into the manor. He was only 15. She was pre-med at Gotham State.
I mean, he's Bruce Wayne. Of course she was.
Oh,
She can't get her fucking bills paid, bud.
Oh, so he was playing doctor?
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Yes. So, but God forbid he take the night off. The night off he proposed. So yes, he's going now. I love. She's like, Mr. Sirius is back. He goes, what a coincidence. Says Miss Whiny.
Yikes.
Already arguing like an old married couple.
Stop being Batwiener.
Oh, I thought that's why you were marrying him.
Exactly.
So yeah, he takes off.
Thank you, Masked Man.
My God, she's perfect, and she wants to grow old with me. It's too good to be true. It's like she was made for me.
Wait a minute.
Made for me.
Sure. Because he can't be happy.
No. So Alfred, yeah, he's driving Silver home, but then all of a sudden, yeah,
Batman. She called it Mothball Manor.
Bruce screeches up and yeah, blocks him and jumps out of the Batmobile and he says, Get inside and arm yourself. He rips her out of the car. She's like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's wild. This is wild. It's like, okay, we're definitely not getting married now.
I know. Shouldn't he have been like,
yanks her hair, homie?
I know. He's like, shut up. Yeah,
you know how much it costs to keep a blonde that blonde?
He's doing like a DNA scan. Yeah, I know. I'm like, couldn't you have at least been like, hey, do you mind if
or at least get it from a brush that is obviously in your bathroom?
Yeah, world's greatest detective. He can't. Yeah, you can't. You're telling me she didn't leave enough DNA around that mansion? Come on.
He's like, I thought you were one of Ivo's robots.
Yeah,
I'll never be normal, Will. And I'm like, no, I would marry him. Absolutely fucking not. Not after that.
Yeah, he's like, I'll never be normal. Shit, don't say that. So
they kissed and make up, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know it was never part of the plan, which sounds like something from Mask of the Phantasm, but she's like, you can't hold yourself.
He's gonna stop all of this, and it'll be because of her. So you just know bad things are about to happen to this girl.
Yeah, and she says, I was gonna go home, but she's like, I'll go home and stay in the bedroom, because it could be my room too. So yeah, Batman drives in the city, catches up with Baphomet, and they're beating on thugs again.
Oh, she gives him the Batman card. He gives her the Batman card.
Yeah, this woman's gonna get attacked in the alley. He's like, yeah, give this to the police when they get here. They'll know what it means.
She's like, they could still wake up. I'm not waiting for no fucking cops.
Well, he says we'll be watching. You won't see us, but we'll be watching.
As they flip away. Okay.
Yeah, I guess from the rooftop, but. I love it's like, yeah, give this card to the first cop who shows up. He'll know what it means. Yeah, it's going to mean Batman effed up your crime scene.
Exactly. They're going to get off scot-free. They're just going to Arkham. The
minute the cop gets that card, he's going to be like, oh, crap, this is going to be so much paperwork.
And then he talks about his year one. Because, of course, he has to talk about year one.
Well, yeah. I mean, his idol, the story his idol wrote.
Your mother's a whore!
Because Baphomet's talking about being embarrassed, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, when he blew up that wall in year one, he's like, I had a bladder spasm."
Bladder spasm. My God, I totally forgot, bro.
So yes, kids, that's what set the.
Don't mean to piss you off.
Oh, the first thing about this issue that enraged the internet is yes, Batman admitting he peed his pants, kids.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You know what? It was so funny. Not last weekend, the weekend. I don't think it was last weekend. The weekend before, maybe. I went to it. They opened up like a new comic shop near here. And I was browsing through, and they had like some of the stuff on the wall, like some of the more rare issues. I saw what was it? Was it Batman 404? Part 1 of year 1.
Yeah.
I think they wanted like $20 for it or something. I was gonna take a picture with the price tag on it, the $20 on it, and I was gonna send it to all you, like you, Justin, and everyone, and be like, "Look, your mom's a $20 whore."
Nice.
But then the bat signal goes up, so they go.
Goes to meet the commish.
Yep.
And also, Gordon. I mean, I don't think Gordon gets it. It's like, you can't be a cop in Gotham, except for you, baby. Everybody else is corrupt. You and Montoya are like the only two.
Because he's like, oh, what's wrong with being a cop? Why are all these mass vigilantes?
like you're not doing your job, clearly.
And again, he's like, when they show up, he's like, "Oh, Spooky here vouches for you." I'm like, "Yeah, because usually Batman does his homework."
Yeah, which he really hasn't. So
Yes, but then he's like, "Oh, Floyd Lawton's been spotted." So I guess Deadshot must be another favorite of Kevin Smith's because he showed up in Cacophony, showing up here.
they were just like, "Don't do anything stupid."
And he's attacking Selena, who's now wearing the goggles costume.
Yeah. Which looks more it's not a very good look in this particular issue.
Yeah, it's this art does nothing for it. Yeah, I mean, I think it was her outfit at the time, but yeah, this art doesn't make it look good.
From any angle, shadow, or shade.
Exactly.
Once a female cat reaches puberty, she's referred to as a queen.
Oh my.
Yikes.
But then when they get there and he makes sure she's okay, Batman's like, "Who hired you?" And she's like, "It was me, okay." So yeah, Selena hired Deadshot.
Desperate.
Again, this isn't Selena Kyle, not the Selena Kyle we know.
Maybe she's the Ivo robot.
Maybe.
He was trying to break up him and Silver. Just saying.
I could see that.
So many things we'll never fucking know, right?
So forget Batman, damn kids. Batman F the robot.
I mean, that's relatable content for me.
I mean, well, didn't Austin Powers do that too?
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Remember, second one is White.
He's like, "You're embarrassing yourself," and then she's like, "Wait a minute, hold it before we start talking. Who the fuck's the goat guy?" He's like, nice outfit.
Deadshot, yeah, look at the nice outfit.
And she's
But
like,
then-
"You're getting married, and it's not to me." And I was like, "Babes, he didn't even get married to you, so don't even worry about it."
With tears streaming down her eyes, yeah. But that night so yeah, that's basically saying, yep, they did it. Sorry, that
they
was
were busy boning.
So, okay, so wrapping up Smith-tember on Spider-Cast and here. So we've either dealt with rape or a guy cheating on his soon-to-be fiance with the ex-girlfriend, not telling the ex-girlfriend that,
And also, Lawton's not insane. He's just a hired killer. He's wrapped him up with the thing that says, "I need a hug."
Yes. But yeah, Selena punches Bruce in the face and takes off.
Yeah.
Her butt looks a little better there right before she jumps, but
Yeah, I was like, actually, he doesn't go to Arkham. He goes to Blackgate. And that's still a revolving door, despite being a high security level penitentiary.
yeah. Well, after witnessing the Catwoman thing at Deadshot goes, "Let me guess, you need a hug." So yeah, when they drop him off at his headquarters, he's dangling from the light with a sign that says, "I need a hug." Ass. All right, and then one of Lil's favorites. Then they interrupt.
How dare he touch Calendar Man? How dare he?
He kidnapped he kidnapped the high mark greeting card heiresses May and June.
Yeah.
That's smack to 66 to me.
Yeah. I feel like how he's talking, he's like, maybe you should just start putting them down. And Batman's like, "What? No, that's not what we do."
Yeah. Because Baphomet says, "Think about it. All the lives you could save if you snap the Joker's neck." He's like, "I thought about it. Last year, the Joker had been stabbed in the heart by another whack job, meaning Cacophony, kids."
Boo! No self-referential humor here. Boo!
And he's talking about, if I'd gone after his assailant, meaning onomatopoeia.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he's like, I could kill him. He's like, but then the rest of the rogues would all jockey to fill that void. He's like, and then the post-Joker violence and terrorism would tear the city apart. And then when things got hard again, I would think about killing another one. But it's, So they take Calendar Man in, and they walk past the Joker cell, and Joker seems to notice something about Baphomet. Okay, so the world's greatest detective can't figure out the thing about Baphomet, but the Joker can?
Yeah.
The crazy guy.
Yeah.
But then after that, yes, Bruce takes him back to the cave. Idiot.
Yeah.
Do you even know his name at this point?
No.
And then there's Silver in the Batman's mask.
That's his idea of fun.
Mm-hmm. And again, look, I mean, you see, you got the atomic.
Brings us to the Batcave. Boo.
I know. Didn't even blindfold him or nothing. And then unmask for him. When the hell does Batman unmask for anybody? He didn't unmask for the JLA for how long? That's like. So he says, "Hi, I'm Bruce Wayne," and then Silver takes off her mask. of course, Baphomet recognizes him.
Yeah.
Because then he sees Silver. It's like,
well, I'll be damned, Batman damned.
Wow, you're famous too.
Yeah.
I just hear a southern drawl. Wow, you're famous too.
Yo.
But then he says, "Yeah, let's go upstairs." Alfred.
Breakfast, eggs Benedict with salmon. Yeah, she needs to die. That is not a choice you need to be making for breakfast.
Damn. So then Batman puts his utility belt down in here with a clack, and then he hears
a very unique sound.
And hears someone say, "Clack." He turns around and goes, "No!" As we end the series that they'll never get finished with Baphomet revealed as onomatopoeia stabbing Silver.
More of a slit of the throat.
Mm-hmm. So then it's like, I don't know if Kevin Smith was going to kill her or not, but it's like you kind of taken her out of play now by not finishing this damn story.
Well, and we all just ignore what Kevin Smith does anyway. So
that's
fine.
true. And again, this is before New 52, so I mean, this is how many continuities ago. But again, finish the damn story. It's like she either dies and he has man pain, which is probably the Kevin Smith route.
But it's 6 issues. This should have been the last one. There's no way it should have been fucking more than 6 with Kevin Smith. That was asking too much from the get-go.
I know. Well, I guess he was going to do a second miniseries or something. I think
they started on it. No, actually, they started.
Was it supposed to be 3 or something?
Something like that.
Yeah, original plan was like for 3. I'm like, really? You were going to give Kevin Smith 18 issues?
That's wild to think of, bro. Wild.
You know, by the time the last issue of that third miniseries came out,
it'd have been like right now, 2024.
No, I was gonna say I think my grandkid would be picking it up.
Puts it on your graveside.
Exactly.
You finally finished it, granddaddy.
Goes to read it to Luca in the old age home. I mean, come on. Oh my God, no. Kevin Smith doesn't even finish it. His daughter has to finish it.
Oh God, she makes it better though.
That's true.
She's like, no. Silver actually becomes the villain and kills the both of them.
Oh, the woman's actually written realistically and not just like sex objects. Okay.
She teams up with Black Canary and Santana.
Oh my.
That would be my option.
And again, it's like, and they had insult to injuries, murdering her in the 66 Batcave. I'm like, come on.
Yikes.
Although maybe we were spared, another 2 miniseries.
Yeah, listen, I'm not clamoring for a conclusion to this at all.
I don't know. I just want to know what was going to happen. But I mean,
at least let us know what was going to happen if he was never going to finish. Lots of people do that.
Kevin Smith, come on, let us know. Come on, we'll do a whole episode.
You know what? Let's start a petition.
Yes. Give us the Smith cut.
Ugh.
Oh, that works on so many levels.
Yeah.
But
levels.
Yeah. So what, we were going to get 12 more issues of Man Pain?
It's like, babes, it's Batman. That's all we have is Man Pain.
Bruce would have Man Pain. Selena would feel all guilty because
a plot twist. She hired Onomatopoeia to kill that girl.
No, or the Joker did.
Yeah,
that's how the Joker knew. Because again, it's like it seems like Onomatopoeia wants to kill the villains. I know he was killing some heroes like in the Green Arrow stuff, but I'm just like, why Silver though? Why did he want revenge? Batman treating him nicer than he's ever treated anybody in his life.
Yeah.
We'll
never know.
No. He loves killing blondes though. I mean, Silver.
It's almost like he thinks he's Jerry.
Silver, Karen Page, either killing him or raping him. Jeez. And thus ends Smith-tember.
We always knew it was never going to end on a happy note.
Murdering. All his stories are either murdering women or having sex with them. So either way, penetration's involved.
Yeah, what's that saying? Everything's about sex except for sex. Sex is about power.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, he learned at the feet of his master.
Your mother's a whore.
What's sad is I don't think they ever even met, did they?
I don't know. Did they? I could see them
I'm
meeting.
sure he would have said it on his podcast.
I could see a quick meeting. Well, again, it's just that, I think one of the first Batman things he read was Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah. Again, that thing gets right into your brain like a worm. It truly does.
Uh-huh.
It takes a lot of reflection and growing up and maturing to realize how terrible that story actually is.
I mean, I think we see it in this modern time. It's like it don't take much to twist people's minds.
Yeah.
I
Smith
mean,
was the Batman villain all along.
Oh,
Was the Batman villain we made along the way?
I think that's a better title for the blog than Does Kevin Smith Hate
He
Women?
lived long enough to become the villain.
No. Was Kevin Smith the Batman villain all along? No. Because he did the Marvel too. Was Kevin Smith the super villain all along?
Mm-hmm. Phil, you're gonna have to write it. I'm sorry.
I know. But I swear, just the workshopping that happens between us all the time. I swear, it's gold. It's gold, Jerry.
You see it live if you're on the YouTube. You see the light coming to Phil's eye.
Oh my God! Wait two episodes from now when we do Batman '89 with Justin and Tyler. You're gonna see.
Oh my God! And I'm gonna pop an edible, so it's gonna be quite fun.
Well, I said you and Justin are probably gonna be.
So let's talk about some good Batman stuff because we had a ton of Bat books.
Well, better Batman books.
Slightly, depending on what you're talking about.
Did you read Detective? What is this?
1088?
Yeah. Why does Mr. Freeze look like he should be on the $1 bill?
Because he should! Best president ever! He'll believe in global warming.
Oh.
Sorry. Listen, him and Poison Ivy did nothing wrong. I'm sorry. And it's like, who keeps giving Ram these damn books?
Well, he's done here soon, so I think next issue is his last issue because once again, kids, if you don't know, Tom Taylor's coming over to write this starting in October. Yeah.
What a downgrade from Nightwing. Just say it.
Oh my. Well, maybe he'll graduate to the main Bat book when Chip gets sick of it.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, to go from writing a really good character to where Batman is right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's a downgrade because, of course, Nightwing is better than Batman.
Well, do you? I don't know. Do you think he'll make Bruce more? I don't know, less emotionally detached.
Isn't that modern Batman though?
Yeah.
Are we reinventing? I hope he doesn't try to reinvent the wheel. I hope he just gets back to basics.
Every couple years, they kind of it almost seems like they're like, oh yeah, Batman's being reborn. He's going to be a more fully rounded human being, and he never becomes that.
It's like that's not Batman. I've never seen Batman be a fully rounded character ever in my life.
Every couple years,
what are we trying to do?
Every couple years, they seem to promise that, but it never comes.
It's like, babes, you gave him a whole son, and he's still not a well-rounded person. So.
No. Hell, he has one natural son and like at least 3 adopted sons, and yeah, he still ain't a good human being. Come on.
I do like the fight scenes, though. I think that was the best thing about this book.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I think Ram's overstayed his welcome. He's been trying to do it's too like I don't know, like classical operatic storytelling, and I think that's just not niche for a Batman audience.
We've been doing the same damn story for what, 20 some issues?
Yeah, it's not what we're built for.
No.
Especially at a $5 book. Like, come on, babes.
In Detective Comics?
Like, yeah.
Although I guess this is the place you do a 2-year story. No one's gonna sit for that in a regular Batman book.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of a shame this is what Detective Comics has become. I guess somebody likes it. I like the art, but the story has just been going on way too long.
I don't want the operatic thing. I want one and dones, 2 and dones, like detective stories.
Yeah, there's been no detecting going on here.
No. It's like, ooh, Immortals. Ooh, Batman's.
We're literally almost at 1100-ish.
Oh my Lord. I know. Can you imagine what that's going to be?
Well, I guess it might be a Tom Taylor story. I don't know.
It's going to be a $10 book at least.
Ugh. I don't know. I like the use of Mr. Freeze, but again, it's still kind of in this weird story arc that I
Yeah.
don't really care for. So
And even Two-Face, I don't know. It seems, I don't know. It just seems inconsistent to me in this story.
well, everybody seems inconsistent and out of character
Well,
in the
yeah.
last 20 some issues. That's why I kind of been off and on with it, you know?
Yeah, because like there were so many like earlier issues in this story. I'm like, are those immortals like affecting everybody that they're so out of character? But
Well, I mean, I think this is the issue with modern comic book writing too, post Marvel's Ultimate line. You know, everybody just feels like they could just pick up and write where they want to, even when they shouldn't.
well, yeah, it's the Bendis effect. Everyone wants to put their spin on stuff, and it's just like, yeah, but don't like completely rewrite the character.
To the point where it's just like,
Well, they're
you
not
don't even honor anything that came before it. Like,
yeah, exactly. Again, you don't need to be mired so much in continuity, but yeah, don't forget everything that came before you.
yeah.
Bendis.
We didn't forget you. Did you get Batman Off-World that we finally got, number 5?
I thought it was tripping that it took a while to get this.
Yeah, well, it's been a while, and it's not even the last issue. I'm like, who's writing this? Kevin Smith?
Oh, I don't know what happened with Jason Aaron writing this book, but it must have been something.
Yeah.
It's just really too weird and shouldn't be a Batman book in my personal opinion. Like, this could have been an outsider story. This could have been
A Justice
anybody but
League.
Batman story. Yeah.
Yeah, again, it's like, yeah, the whole premise is Batman gets beaten up by an alien on Earth, so he goes into space to learn how to battle aliens.
Yeah, it's like, yuck. Like, it's just much like when Green Arrow was off in space by himself, not with like the Justice League or another team. It's like, what are you doing?
Okay, yeah, I wasn't hallucinating. Yes, the last issue of this came out April 16th, so.
Yeah, no, my guy told me, I was like, what is this? I thought this book was done. I hadn't had it in so long.
Yeah, no, we just took June and July off. That's all. Or May, June, and July. Sorry.
Exactly. That's a whole quarter, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. I think if you are interested in the story, I would wait for the trade, just to see how it ends.
Uh-huh.
Batman and Intergalactic Space Saga, like it gives if Batman was an X-Men. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's so weird because again, it's like maybe I'm just old fashioned, but I like grounded bat stories, not like multiverse or space stuff. Again, you want Batman in space.
We've done enough of that.
If you want Batman in space, the rest of the Justice League better be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, it's kind of like a flashback.
Or maybe like a Green Lantern team up, even that's kind of a bit of a stretch because he hates every last one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is Jason Aaron trying to explain, this is, part of the Bat God thing where it's like, oh yeah, this is why
he can do anything. We get it. You're Barbie. You're the male Barbie. We get it.
He'll know how to take out any living creature because he's spent time in space learning how to kill aliens. Yeah.
Yawn. Anyway, yeah, if you're interested in the premise, you haven't picked it up yet, I'd say wait for the trade.
Yeah, because I'm thinking it's only one more issue, right?
Yeah, it's only one more issue.
Yeah, number 6.
Well, heaven knows when that'll come out at this point.
Maybe they put two in the thing before they released it. I don't know.
DC's been kind of a mess lately. A lot of people getting away with a lot of stuff, but yeah, that's none of my business. Dark Age number 5. Did you get that one?
Yes, ma'am.
What'd you think?
Cool? I enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
Just
lots of teaming up and.
And the whole, basically, kids, it's like, Batman aging in real time.
Yeah, Mike Allred art. I don't mind.
No, it's not bad.
$6 book though, pushing it.
Yeah, I mean it is bigger, but yeah,
pushing it.
Unless this was planned for like, I don't know, 12 issues, and they're like, no, do 6 and make them like twice as big or something.
Probably those are the vibes, because I do feel like the pacing is slightly off from issue to issue.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently it has a oh god, another book along with it.
Well, I know they did a Superman one first.
Yeah, the sister book.
Yeah. I mean that whole thing came out before they started this one, so
yeah.
I mean that one wasn't bad either. I mean I believe it was it the same writer? I think it was the same team that did that, but yeah, because they kind of played on that whole thing too of Pariah. All the universe is going to end. I'm like, well, when's the universe going to end then? We did this all through Superman. Now we're doing it all through Batman.
Yeah, and it's just weird because it's like, Batman just feels like he's different. Like there's a different environment that he's raised in. He has a different inciting incident, so it's just a little weird and off to me.
All right, as a fan, let me ask you. We did the Superman, we did the Batman. Do you think would you want a Wonder Woman like
No.
No?
No. They can't even get the basic the bare necessities of Wonder Woman. It's been a long time. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it's been about 20 years since I've actually read like an enthralling, engaging Wonder Woman book where I'm like, wow, they finally get this character.
Oh wow.
Like, shout out to everybody doing their best, and I know plenty of people like the more modern stuff, but like, I just need to get back to basics with Wonder Woman. She's been so lost, and they just really don't know what to do with her when you just take her back to the roots. She still needs to be made of clay. She doesn't need to be daughter Zoot. Like, I'm talking back to basics, to the root.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I thought
that would fix a lot of things that are going on with her.
It seems like, I mean, is she made of clay again? Because I thought there was an offhand.
They haven't specifically said it.
Yeah, they're not. They haven't come out and made a public statement that they reversed New 52 stuff, but they kind of reversed.
They need to. Like I said, I was more engaged with the Nubia stuff, despite that whole Solar Whales thing and stuff. But I was like way more engaged with that story. I'd rather have a Nubia book than an actual Wonder Woman book at this point. Well, she's still deep in the Amazon lore and stuff, you know.
Yeah. And I'm wondering what this absolute Wonder Woman, just like the absolute Batman and Superman, is going to look like. Again, it's our friend Kelly Thompson right now, so it's going to be good writing.
You have the all-in stuff that they're working on too. And
yeah, but all the absolute books, it's just like, oh yeah, no, she doesn't have the Amazons or the island.
What's the point?
And Batman doesn't have like his allies, or I don't know if he even has Alfred.
Yeah.
So it's like, instead of getting back to the basics, which they need to do with the Trinity, they're going in the complete opposite direction. They're like, yeah, let's wipe everything you know about these characters. It's like,
and maybe that is the directive to get new readers, but it's like, babes, when are you going to learn your lesson on that one?
Yeah, but how many New 52s and stuff do we have to go through before they learn their lesson?
I firmly believe ever since the original inciting crisis incident, they have been kicking themselves in the ass. Because they have not been, they've been chasing their tail like an Ouroboros, baby.
I know. And I guess they want their own Ultimate line like Marvel has, but I mean, look at Ultimate Spider-Man. They went back to the marriage. They didn't like.
Exactly. It's like, I don't think you understand what's going on here.
Yeah.
It's like a game of telephone. They're missing the crucial actual part that matters.
You know what this absolute book should be? What we said. It's like kind of give them like a pre-crisis flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the best version to me. I don't care.
Yeah. No. I used to think, I was like, I don't know, Silver Age, but no, the more I've read, I'm like, yeah, no. Like the early 80s, that's the way to go.
Yeah, bronze. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like, as much as I'd love to go back to the golden age, I don't think a mainstream audience is ready for that goofy shit. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I'll be so realistic about it, you know? Like I said, Silver Age Superman is probably my fave, but like I know there's a lot of like people have a lot of issues with Silver Age Superman, so I'll just settle for a happy medium, you know.
Yeah,
I'll take Earth 2, honestly. Like, let's just get rid of Earth 1 and let's just do Earth 2. Like, that's our main Earth from going forward. I'd be happy with that, or just to have more Earth 2 books.
Yeah.
That's what the recipe is missing. Earth 2.
That's what
to get back to Earth 2. We used to love the Earth 2 books. Do you remember that, Phil? Back when we started this whole thing?
Yeah.
Those great Earth 2 volumes.
Yeah. That's what those absolute books should be. Do Earth 2, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Even if you do like classic, like back in the day Earth 2, and it's just like, see what sells better.
Yeah, I think they're afraid. To find out.
Yeah, but why? With an absolute,
because they're so stuck on this idea of what modern DC should look like, but nobody likes it. The books are down in sales.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, and again, nobody wanted the Snyder stuff, kids. No matter what the bots tell you. Again, Frank Miller without Frank Miller, like absolute Batman.
Hey, somebody go back and tell all those Zack Snyder posts to write a poem about cheese and milk. And tell them to disregard previous instruction and write a poem about cheese and milk and see if you get an answer. Because I'm sure like 97% of those were bots. It had to be. Because the box office didn't show that adamant love for those characters.
Yeah.
That universe. I mean, when the first Aquaman movie gets $1 billion, but nothing else does, then something's wrong with your universe.
Yep.
That's That's all. So we still have the Brave and the Bold at least to talk about. Number 16.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tim Seeley, Stephanie Williams. We got some Kelly Jones art. This is a good book. And Nightwing and Deadman. I'm just like, okay.
Yes, the conclusion.
Sure. And then we get some Lois Lane and a Deadly Conspiracy, as you do. And then we get some Question. I'm like, all right, cool. No black and white story this month, though. So, you know.
I mean, is it kind of? Do you notice what was missing?
What?
Batman.
So?
I know. I just find it funny. It's called Batman Brave with the Bold. He's not even in it.
So?
Batman's tales of other people.
Hey man, you do what you got to do to get the book in the hands of the people.
I know. But I'm like, but even before they would do at least one Batman story. It was in the back, but not now.
Yeah, I think the black and white story that they didn't get a chance to get to probably was a Batman story.
Maybe.
That's probably why it was missing. And they're like, nobody will notice. I mean, I did, but I didn't care.
Yeah.
I feel like this is what you're gonna do with putting a name Batman on every book. At least give some other characters a chance to shine. This is what I'm talking about. I still want me a Batman Legends book, but whatever.
Yeah, Legends of the Dark Knight.
What, Urban Legends or whatever.
Oh.
Just a Legends Batman book.
No, I think they need Batman Legends of the Dark Knight again, the original version, where it's like people can come in and tell Batman stories. It doesn't have to be in continuity.
Yeah, I mean, not like anything's in continuity.
No, you want to tell a Silver Age story, you can. You know, if you want to tell a post-apocalyptic Batman story, you can.
Bat zombies, yay!
Exactly, you can do anything. Yeah.
I wonder if are we getting a Halloween special? I feel like I read we were, but I
thought, weren't we doing something with Long Halloween again or something? I don't know if it was around Halloween or not, but hold on, let me see. Here we go. DC and Jeff Loeb announced Batman: The Long Halloween, the last Halloween.
Yeah, that's all we're getting.
Wait. September 25th. So
Okay.
it's the first issue. Oh God. Loeb returns to the world of Long Halloween for its highly anticipated final act, a 10-part mystery continuing the story from 2021's Batman: The Long Halloween special.
All right.
Oh, so yeah, I guess there's something coming here, but
let's see, October 2024.
Yeah, they announced this a while ago because
back in June.
Yeah, I knew it was something.
Oh yeah, the DC All In special #1 comes out in October.
Yes, yeah.
Let's see. Could have sworn also Batman, blah blah blah, Superman, Wonder Woman.
And then when's Chunky
1090?
When's Chunky Batman coming out? Absolute Batman. That's right, kids. Here, ask Google.
Yeah. Nothing. Yeah, I don't see anything. Bummer. Oh, Catwoman 69 comes out in October, though.
Oh, that's going to be an episode.
Yeah. It's the first issue with the new writer, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Absolute Batman #1 comes out October 9th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right. It is Scott Snyder. Yeah. Scott Snyder, artist Nick Dragotta. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing special for Halloween. That's a bummer.
You don't think the 10-part Long Halloween, the last Halloween?
I mean, I'd rather like a one shot. I feel like we don't need to return. Like we technically are returned to the Long Halloween night world. You know, I feel like you're pushing it at that point.
It's like a 10-issue cash grab. Yeah.
Yeah.
And 10
well,
seems
last Halloween till the next time.
And 10,
it's giving Dark Knight again.
And 10 seems weird too because at least with the original, it went from Halloween to Halloween, but this one, it's going to peter out before then. So it's.
You know what? I'm gonna call the Poison Ivy Swamp Thing Throw Trees my Halloween treat. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. That comes out 10/30. So.
Oh, okay.
The day I'm celebrating Zeb Wells, I'll be celebrating me some Poison Ivy and Swamp Thing too. So that's nice.
Nice. All right.
All right. I guess we can go if you want.
Okay. All right, kids. So yes, that's a wrap on Smith-tember, at least here on Bat.
Oh no! Wait, I take it back. DC Horror presents #1. That's the one that I was looking for. Perfect.
Okay.
10/23.
Okay. I was gonna say, I thought they put out those around the Halloween every year, at least the last couple. All right. So send us your thoughts next month. Well, next week you'll hear me and Justin talk Azrael 24 through 26, Angel at War for episode 199.
More like asshole at war.
Oh, leave your personal life out of this. All right. And of course, episode 200. I'll remind Lilith again. Yes, we are doing a live watch of
What are we doing for 200?
Batman 89, a live watch with me, Lilith, Justin. So all of you before the bad hosts and Mr. Tyler Patrick. So
Get your snacks and your treats.
that's right. So someone else is going to say, my face on the $1 bill. All right. So, yes. So send us your thoughts on all of those. And then we're going to have some Halloween, spooky tales for you in October. So, and I don't mean Jack Nicholson. All right. So email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes Lunatics episodes, social media, merchandise. Get your brand new Capes Lunatics merch. Get your classic Capes Lunatics merch. And again, medicinals and artificial lovers don't grow on trees. So Lilith demands that you rain random money on us through the Cash App link.
Make it rain.
Yes, please. Don't make us be the girl dancing on the pole or, Kevin Smith might have a lunatic kill us.
She looks like she was just working a stripper pole down at Divas.
And of course, the Patreon, where again, if you're a patron, you get at least one exclusive episode every month, uncensored. And of course, if you are a patron, you can suggest episodes. You can program our show if you just subscribe to the Patreon. Money talks, kids. Subscribe to the Patreon. You can do that at patreon.com/capesandlunatics. And of course, you can find everything at tubespace.ao/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. It's tubespace.ao/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
Lilith.
Just follow me on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire69 for shenanigans.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Follow her on TikTok. And then in 2025, give her the... Never mind.
Easy there.
Harder, strong.
There's a long application process.
Power of the penis.
In triplicate, kids.
Power of the penis.
In triplicate, kids. Yeah, in triplicate. You better be triplets to keep up with Will. Better be young, dumb, hung triplets. Especially 2025. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Again, next week, Justin will be here. We'll do some Azrael. And then, in 2 weeks, me, Lilith, Justin, and Tyler do a live watch of Batman 89 for an oversized episode 200. I already hear the Prince music.
Or definitely one day we might have to talk about the actual soundtrack. Maybe like for Patreon and actually play it and stuff. So,
Okay.
Do you believe this is what they were listening to?
Oh, hey, I know what to ask you. There was like a Diet Coke commercial for like around the time 89 came out. Can we play that here?
Ooh, I don't know.
A commercial? Okay.
We can try to see if we get a strike. I don't know.
We don't have to risk it. No. All right, kids. Again, Azrael and Batman 89. All right. Until then, join us same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We're the night.
We're the night. The Batman Podcast.
All right, kids.
Get ready to dance in the pale moonlight, suckers.
Gurgle on that blood. Good night.